Meetsep Coquitlam. We welcome you to explore with us Tsawwassen Mistayuq, Tsawwassen First Nations treaty lands, and our land development journey. While Tsawwassen First Nation is BC's first modern-day urban treaty nation, Tsawwassen history goes back beyond 9,000 years. By 200 BC, the Tsawwassen Mistayuq, the Tsawwassen people, were well established in their traditional territory, which comprised these areas around Roberts Bank, the Fraser River Estuary, Pitt Lake, the Pitt River, the Serpentine River, the Nikomeco River, Boundary Bay, and the Gulf Islands. Coming to the pre-treaty era, the BC ferry terminal construction was started in 1958. The construction of Roberts Bank Superport began in 1963, impacting the Tsawwassen Mistayuq, the Tsawwassen people, in many ways. In 1993, seeking to reassert its inherent right to self-governance, Tsawwassen First Nation entered a formal treaty-making process. The treaty negotiations were finalized in 2007. On April 3, 2009, the Tsawwassen First Nation implemented its final agreement and became self-governing over its 662 hectares of Tsawwassen lands within Tsawwassen First Nation boundary.
It allowed us to create our own laws and policies that provided investors confidence in investing on our lands. So we were totally able to update our governance, our regulations, our finance approaches to be able to accommodate that. And when we replaced the Indian Act on the effective day, we replaced it with 23 of our own laws that enabled all of the development you see happening today.
TFN was named the fastest growing jurisdiction in the Lower Mainland, according to the last census. To keep up with this, infrastructure was developed rapidly. TFN completed a $27 million sewage treatment plant in 2015. TFN's total road length increased from 5.5 kilometers at treaty to 23 kilometers in 2023. Added infrastructure also include water mains, sanitary pump stations, storm treatment units, traffic lights, and street lights. A growing community requires facilities that were non-existent at treaty. A facilities plan guided the development of TFN's 2.9 hectares sports field in 2017. A 1.7 hectares expansion was added in 2024. The 9,500 square foot youth center, the Ka'is Mestimuq Autuk, was completed in 2021. The 11,200 square foot new Elder Center is currently under construction. Both these projects reflect traditional Coast Salish design principles. Designed for a 60,000 square foot new admin building, legislature is in the works, with construction of this landmark building to begin in the next 2 years. The treaty envisioned Tsawwassen lands welcoming members back home with a variety of housing opportunities. A 6-plex rental complex was completed in 2021 and a 36-unit townhouse rental unit project in 2023. All these units are now occupied by members' families. 12 turnkey duplex units for members are planned to be released in summer 2024. Many members have built single-family homes as well on lots supplied by the nation. Since treaty, TFN membership has increased from 403 to 518 in 2023. Market housing development on Tsawwassen lands started in 2012. In 2018, a subdivision of 49 hectares of land was registered at the New Westminster Land Title Office in BC, making it one of the largest greenfield subdivisions approved in Western Canada at that time. By 2023, TFN leasehold units have increased from 198 units to more than 1,500 units. Leasehold area population has increased from 460 to almost 4,000. Treaty also secured 135 hectares of land for industrial development for the Tsawwassen First Nation. Major projects on Phase 1 industrial lands include large warehouse facilities, the Port of Vancouver Tsawwassen Container Examination Facility, a cardlock truck fueling facility with an added hydrogen fueling station to be completed in 2024, and an Amazon fulfillment center. A comprehensive industrial land strategy is underway for the Phase 2 lands. In terms of commercial development, Tsawwassen Mills, one of the largest shopping centers in Canada, opened its 1.2 million square foot retail space to the public, with nearly 300,000 visitors arriving in the first week. Tsawwassen Commons, a retail power center, has completed 85% of its planned built area. When fully completed, it will comprise of 550,000 square feet of retail premises. TFN has the second highest concentration of agricultural lands in proportion of its land base within Metro Vancouver. An agricultural plan was developed in 2013, with a 25-year lease signed on 155 hectares of agricultural land, with 3 farms ensuring TFN's ongoing commitment to supporting local agriculture and food security. In 2018, an agricultural business plan was developed, and the TFN Community Farm Pilot Project started in 2022. A greenhouse was built in 2023. The program provides food for TFN's daycare, youth center, and elder center, as well as members in need. Treaty revitalized language and culture and the arts, all of which were traditional pillars of the community pre-contact. 40 years after the old longhouse was torn down, a new longhouse on the other side of the Highway 17 was constructed during the treaty negotiation period and completed in 1997. It provides a venue for Tsawwassen people to practice our culture and traditions. Coast Salish public art has been included in all major development projects. Welcoming house posts at the corner of treaty settlement lands were installed in 2019.
As we move forward, I'd like to see my grandchildren and future generations have that pride when they walk down the street or drive through Tsawwassen, just knowing this is their lands, and hopefully with the relationships we've built with everybody.